boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Minutemen offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Hairston. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. And here comes the punter onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Comes the Texas State offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Motion now from the tight end. And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. He'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense in hurry-up mode. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense wraps him up. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Ball handed off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass this time. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Hairston. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's complete downfield. And it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Texas State. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. The UMass offense takes the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Hairston. Ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Hands off to a fullback. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. It's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. They'll try to punch it in again. Third and goal for one. And the back now goes in motion. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
Looking to throw. It's Hairston. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Can he make it to the marker? Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Catch made on the right side. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Rose. Big gain, lose the ball in enemy territory. They'll spot it down here to the 31. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Launching downfield. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's a first snap in the red zone on this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. The QB throws his third pick of the day. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Scanning the field, it's Hairston. Quick throw to his receiver. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Look out, he's got some space. Oh, the football comes out. This one bounces out of bounds. A wild play to end the first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. UMass will kick it off to get the second half underway. Bringing it out, it's Aurora. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. The Texas State offense back on the field now. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Important second down play coming up. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Rhodes. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Texas State. This offense cannot be stopped. And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UMass offense is back out there. It's Hairston. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The back's got it. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Keeping it on the ground here. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Now it's 2nd down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for the first down with a 3rd and 7.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Hairston. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking for his back. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. New set of downs after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Hairston. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Fires it to the wideout. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
It's caught downfield. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he try to cut in to this lead. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense has just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
They're going to run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He's found some room at the 45. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Aurora. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
2nd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And now here comes the point after attempt. Wow, the PAT is no good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The UMass offense takes the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
The defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Going to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Quarterback set. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to 16. That's good coverage there. And the UMass offense offense is back out there. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The shotgun running play call. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackle across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. To throw, it's Hairston. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The Texas State offense back on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Where's the snap? Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. The ball is loose.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. First and 10. Whew. Catch your breath after that.
You stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
So second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Hairston. Lets it fly to the wideout. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long. Drops
back, needing a third down completion here. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Let's take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Touchdown, Texas State. And this one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Go fake it. Can he make it to the end zone? He's forced out short of the goal line. No good in that fake PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown, Texas State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The UMass offense takes the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. They're going to run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Dropping back. It's Hairston. Hit as he released it. Makes the catch downfield. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.